Hello everyone, I am Himasati Sharma and student. We are discussing the chapter Reproduction in Plants for class 7. In our previous lecture we were discussing sexual reproduction in plants and we studied parts of flowers. We studied female part and male part of the flower. In today's class we will be going to discuss types of flower. On the basis of the type of reproductive organs which are present in flowers, that means either male part is present in the flowers or female reproductive parts are present in the flowers. The flowers are of two types. Unisexual flowers. Unisexual means one which contains only single sex or reproductive organ, either male or female. So these are also called incomplete flower. Example: papaya, watermelon, corn, cucumber, etc. They all contain unisexual flowers. Now, bisexual flowers are the flowers that contain both the reproductive parts. That is, they have male reproductive parts also and female reproductive parts also. So now two sexes are present. Therefore, this flower is called bisexual flower. These are also termed as hermaphrodites or complete flowers. Example: in rose and mustard, hibiscus, etc. Now we'll discuss what is monoecious plant. So monoecious plants are the plants that have both male and female sexual organs or flowers. So these male and female parts are located at different location of the plant. So as we have understood that flower can either be male or female. So in case a plant has either male and female flower, so it may happen that the same plant has male flowers also and female flowers also. So if a single plant is having male plant and female flowers both on the same plant, so it will be called monoecious plant. For example, corn, oak and pine. Dioecious plants were the plants that have separate male and female plants. So a single plant will have all the male flowers. Other plant of the same species will have all the female flowers. So now this is in one plant only male flowers are present, in other plant only female flowers are present. So male and female flowers are not present on the same plant. Example: plum, pine, orange, cottonwood, etc. Now what is the function of a flower? So from the beginning we are discussing that flower is the reproductive part of the plant. So basically the function of the flower is taking part in reproduction. So flower can be male flower, female flower, or both the parts. So a male part will produce male gametes and female part will produce female gametes. So basically the function of flower becomes producing male gametes and female gametes. Now these male gametes and female gametes are produced so that fertilization is ensured, and after fertilization what will happen? Seed will be formed, and through that seed new plant will be formed. So this is how reproduction will take place. So during sexual reproduction, male and female gametes, they fuse to form zygote, and this process is called fertilization. Now you see that we have understood that male part and female part are present in flowers. So male parts are separately located in a flower and female part is also separately located in a plant. Male gametes are produced in male parts and female gametes are produced in female plant parts. Now these gametes need to be fused or need to be come in contact. How it will happen? So this process of coming together of male gamete and female gamete will occur through pollination, which we will discuss in our next lecture. Thank you.